Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your mid-monthly reading. As we journey through the middle of this month, I felt called to connect with your energy. So let's settle in and uncover the messages waiting for you in your coffee cup and tarot cards. Let's start with your coffee cup and see what's happening in there. I see some tears of joy coming forward and they're falling inside of your heart. So this can be your heart's desire, or this can be something coming your way that will be heartfelt. I feel like it's the second one because it's going to be something unexpected coming from an outside source. And there's also a pathway opening here. We're looking at the third and the fourth week of the month, and it seems like here towards the end of the third week, there's a pathway opening here, and there's a weird creature. Kind of looks like a snake coming down. The head is wider. Snake indicates shedding the old skin and the cycle of life. There's a cycle might be ending for you. Maybe if you have been in a certain space for a while now, that cycle might be ending, and there is a woman right there. The woman can be someone who has wise information for you, wisdom. She has a man on top of her as well. I feel like this is as the perspective goes. If this is the pathway, man comes first and then the woman comes forward. And I see the number 3 here. Maybe there's a creative endeavor this couple is setting off to. This can be if you are a couple, if you have a partner in your life, maybe you are going to create some beautiful ideas with them. This can also be someone significant in your life who is really near and dear to your heart that you can maybe put your ideas together, come up with an amazing solution. And this snake is coming forward maybe to block the pathway that you are setting off to. And so it can be actually forcing you to come up with a creative solution and shed the old skin, or maybe leave the old thinking patterns or habits that are not really, they do not really belong in your future anymore. The future goals, the future ideal you is releasing these habits. And this can be something that you're doing with a partner, which makes it more meaningful and it sticks even better. When you have a companion with you and when you have a pack together, it actually creates like this checking control system that you guys can control each other. Control in the sense of make sure if you're following the regimen type of a thing. Can also be a partnership, like in a workspace. Maybe you're partnering up with someone and coming up with like a creative solutions. And then when you pass this tight point of that, it is actually becoming more lighter. The path is opening in a clear way, looking much beautiful. Basically, it's like a more relaxed. I see phone lines forming here. Towards the end of the third week, the phone lines are cutting off, maybe because you're connecting with another energy here. By the way, I see letter V and I and V. This can mean someone's first name or the last name. Another thing with this energy, this can be also a place, the pathway that you're setting off to. In the name of the city, the company, or maybe the block, the road that you're going to cross from. Can be a symbol for you to maybe look into. V also is like victory, but also number 5. Number 5 is the Hierophant on the major arcana, which you are the Hierophant energy. So this can also be symbolizing you becoming an authority symbol that people are getting advice from, or maybe you're creating a structure so people can build things on, or you can build new things on. I see there is a kind of reminds me of a water, I want to say tower, water tower. It has 3 legs right there. Water tower, and there is a massive turtle under it. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a turtle right there. There's a duck right here. Duck can symbolize someone protective of you, someone loving, motherly, maternal personality showing up, and she has 3 ducklets. Is that what it's called? It's ducklets or duckling, gosling with her. and she's protecting them. This can be three, you including two other people. Maybe this person is becoming a guidance for and protect for, but it doesn't have to mean that protection comes from like physically they're arriving in a space that are actually going to push others away out of your space. This can be a person even putting out there a word for you and telling that you are under their protection. It can be something like that, or this can be someone being referral to you for you to get certain things that you desire. And then the water tower shows up with a turtle under it. So the turtle was on the ground, on the earth, so it doesn't really have opportunity. Turtles and tortoises are different. Turtles are faster in the water, and tortoises not really fast, but they are the earth creatures. So I see a turtle here because the turtles has like a more flatter, I think, I don't know how can I describe that, but tortoises have more rounder shell. Turtles have like a more flatter shell. Not flat, but like, you know. So the thing here with the turtle energy, this turtle needs water. And this is about moving on and maybe carrying your home on your back and going to a next stage or a new place that is really fulfilling for you, because water is flowing energy, is flowing emotions. And there's a water tower appearing right next to the turtle here. So I know you're an earth sign, Taurus, and you like to ground yourself, and Taurus much more, maybe more descriptive of you. But here in this space for this maybe third week, if you're going through a stage of moving to a new place or finding a place for yourself, this is going to require you to dive more into your emotions and emotional satisfaction. Rather than grounding yourself into the place. I feel like eventually you will ground yourself, but finding that water energy, the spaces that you're walking into, will be important. Water can also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This can be a person that you're moving together. Maybe you are with this person aligning your energy and you are finding a perfect place. So either way, the bottom of the oceans, there's always earth. So you are connecting with the water energy doesn't really separate you from being who you are. This is also going to maybe even multiply your power. Emotions can be shown, they're not really intuition. Emotions are the things that makes us happy. So focusing on the elements that actually satisfy you when you're choosing this thing or when you're looking for this opportunity is important. If this is, for example, is a job opportunity, looking into the environment, where the building is, how the people are, what your view is, this kind of little elements can be actually little signs for you if that makes you happy or not, or the people that you're engaging. What are you getting their energy? You might be feeling like a very positive vibe from some, or extremely negative, like negative intentions from some. So that can be your guidance. The positivity should be your guidance here. With the water, I see the bear. The bear's face is very visible right there. I'm trying to focus the camera. I don't know if you guys can see it right here, the mouth of the bear. Bear is a polar bear, so this can be someone powerful, strong, and also they're emotionally connected to what they're doing as well, dedicated to their work. And this can be a person along your journey come across, maybe becoming an example for you how to be in your authority and also combine the emotions and love of the things that you do with your work ethic. Also, this can be you might be this energy as well, because bear is a strong entity, and Taurus, you have a lot of strength and also like groundedness energy. So this is appearing after you find your true home, true place. That can be, like I said, it doesn't have to be specifically a physical place to live. It can be a work environment. And after you find that, you are going to move to this beautiful new space right here. And then you're going to become the bear, or you're going to meet the bear. Afterwards, I see there's a lady right here. She's climbing a rope right there. The climbing the rope of the lady can be your feminine creative side, that you are maybe just doing some things and activities that are going to carry you to a higher plane, higher place. This can also be physical activities that are going to maybe the strong arms, is related to carrying things, carrying your own weight, maybe gives you material freedom. You're going to be able to do everything you want to do when you have that strength in your arms. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical. It can be even like some things that you're doing with your hands are actually is going to bring material satisfaction. Oh, towards the end of the month, I see a man here. He has a shovel. This kind of looks like a person's face now when I get zoom in as well. So this can be a person who has access to another person's energy, and they're leading him, or maybe they're using them. Okay, they have a darker aura, and they're maybe manipulating someone. I see letter H here. H can be in the first name or the last name of this person who is manipulating the other one, the lady with the whiter hair. Maybe someone with white hair doesn't mean age or any kind of like a racial thing. I feel like white hair is universal. So this can be someone who has wisdom, but even though they have wisdom, they're being forced to do certain things by another masculine figure. And I feel like here, because she's actually breaking away, this can be also your feminine energy, your creative side. Maybe you're attached to somebody else's resources to execute your femininity or your creative ideas. But towards the end of the month, you're breaking free from that. There are even two different pathways, two different contracts opening in front of you. This can be symbolizing also you receiving new offers, new outputs, maybe even like company orders, abundant resources that you don't have to be led, like pushed. I mean, this is not led, this is pushed by another person to do certain things. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I see the massive here. The seahorse kind of looks like a bear's face as well. The bear, this is the brown bear. So this is definitely your energy. So seems like here you're taking charge or authority of something. Seems like towards the end of this month, the same way it's aligning with the two contracts here. Your desire coming really fast, and there's a second one. The second one is related to the money. You can see right there, this looks like a chunk of money, a small bag of money coming forward. If that's material satisfaction that you want, that's also showing up here as well. I see a mermaid here, a small little entity outside of your comfort zone. Mermaids can be indicative of some magical things happening in your life, but if that was a siren, now it turned into a siren. Maybe this is someone who looks like a magical person. I see letter H and A again. This person might be someone looking like magical, mystical, but they might be someone who can turn into a siren, basically, and maybe take your boat down, or I think what's that, when they just flip upside down, it can just turn it around. So being aware of that is important, and not trust fully, and that person's guidance, maybe just following your own knowledge is important. I see a massive letter A. This can be in someone's name. Again, it can be in the name of certain things that you are pursuing. Another thing with the energy of A, it's a new beginning. It's the first letter of the alphabet. So when you're aware of who's your friend and who's not, and take actions accordingly, you might even have the chance to, this is a big fat A, so just start with a large abundant resources to your new journey. I see someone sitting here with a massive hat. Hat indicates authority, and this is your heart space. I feel like here your second desire that you're not really maybe focusing on coming forward as well really fast. You are setting off to a new adventure, starting something new, great, and also, not only that, it is going to be something that will last for the long term. And you are sitting here on your throne with your hat. You're going to be the one leading this thing. Okay. You might be guiding people. You might be giving instructions to the people because you're sitting here. This can even be something remotely while you're sitting, wherever that you're sitting, that you are controlling this thing, maybe even far, far away. Okay. Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific desire, an intention, or a question, it's good to focus on that one because we're going to be looking into the surrounding energy of that. If you don't have anything specific, this is going to be your general energy. What's coming your way, what's happening, or what you need to know at this time, okay? We have, okay, Five of Pentacles. We started out a little bit cold. So Five of Pentacles feels like you have been left out in the cold. We don't really have a church in view right now, but the lights are actually surrounding you. And there's also a light coming from your angel right next to you. So this might feel like at this moment, maybe you don't really have any help or resources and the things are not really aligning you with the way you want to be. Maybe you have everything you desire, but they're not really giving you the satisfaction that you're looking for. We're going to pull more cards to clarify why this is showing up in this manner. But it seems like your question, if you were asking something, is this going to work out? It seems like it can be that requires maybe some time to grow, some time to the snow to melt away. So you can see in the original tarot, there's a light inside of the church, but there are two people left outside and they're looking for the door basically so they can enter in. So this is suggesting maybe there is a pathway, a doorway, but you're not really around it. You're not really close to it yet, okay? This is the hidden aspect. Why this is happening? Oh, okay. This is a judgment day. You see everybody is rising from the coffins and there's going to be like, you're going to go through the emotions and the things that were not really serving you, that are not really serving you at this time anymore. That's why maybe the door is invisible to you, because you're holding things from the past. This can even be a relationship. Pentacles energy most of the time symbolizes material things, but this can also be a relationship that happened in the past that you're still holding on to. Maybe you work with a certain person that broke your heart and maybe even didn't really appreciate your work, didn't really pay you your worth. Now you're feeling that it is going to keep happening. The same thing is going to keep happening over and over again. But everything happens for a reason. And it seems like here you have learned a lesson. That's the hidden side of the story. And now it's time to let go of the old story. Meaning maybe you have worked for someone, like I said, that was cruel, that didn't pay your worth. That taught you how to demand your worth, how to be vocal about your desires. You can be vocal gently and in a tactful way. It doesn't have to be disrespectful and forceful way. But still, demanding is demanding, and asking for what you deserve is your birthright. So it can be the thing that you have learned now, you embrace it, and now it's time to look into the future with a brighter eye, because now you know better, you will do better. This is actually a quote from Maya Angelou. She said that to Oprah. And when you know better, you will do better, okay? And that's the time for that. It's this timeline for you. This is your pressing assignment, okay? Make a choice, and a strict choice. You might have many things on your plate at this moment, or maybe you have a lot of choices in front of you, but this is suggesting start with one. You don't have to start with 10 different things at the same time. Pick one, start with that option, and start growing that, start focusing on that. And when that starts to grow, then you will have chance to maybe grow the other plants right there. She has plants, and I think there's a rose right there. There's a fish right here. Fish is emotional, material satisfaction. We have a tower, maybe a home right there. So start from one, and then you will get the chance to grow the other parts of your options, the things that you have in your hand, maybe even it's not even options, maybe it is the projects of yours. This is actually your additional clarity and guidance. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The things are working out better than ever. We have here ROTA, Rota. Rota kind of means rotas, rotation. It comes from there. It's Latin in means the wheel. So the wheel is working for you. It is starting to turn. Another thing with the Wheel of Fortune energy is this. There's one of my favorite tarot readers. He's on TikTok, and he says that Wheel of Fortune doesn't mean only buying, only going hitting the jackpot. It also means buying the lottery ticket. So this winning lottery ticket, this means that you will be able to, when you make a choice, you'll be able to buy the right lottery ticket, the whatever that you're choosing at this moment, that will be your winning ticket basically. Okay, let's get the additional, like the clarity clarifiers here and see what this Five of Pentacles means. First of all, oh, it's actually your lucky day, 4-leaf clover right here for you. So maybe some things didn't really work out the way you want it to be, but now it is actually something. It is going to turn out to become something. You're going to recognize that you will be grateful for it didn't work out the way you want it to be, because there's something much better out there for you. This can apply to any situation. Maybe you have been planning a wedding with someone that didn't really work out, which back in the day, like years ago, happened to me, and it didn't work out. And it didn't take me too long to be even grateful after what happened, after what that person started doing, after the breakup, like seeing the true face of the person. I realized that, oh, thank God that didn't happen. You know, then something seems like a curse can actually turn out to be blessings here. And this is exactly what it is, what it seems like to me here. This can be even maybe a job that you're trying to get is not happening, but there's something much better with better benefits, payments, vacations, travel opportunities. Maybe something much better is coming your way here. Okay. This is the hidden aspects. Okay, we have the Judgment Day coming on. The masks are falling off. Why is this happening that way? Because you're going to see the reality of things. Exactly what the example speaks here. Maybe there is like a situation that you don't see the background of it. Maybe you're feeling sad because it didn't happen, but there's something much powerful behind it. You're going to see why it didn't happen or what you learned from it. And the masks are going to fall off basically. This is your pressing assignment of finding true love. When you choose something, maybe you're thinking you're going to miss out something else. However, this is the swans made for life. This is something for a lifetime. Okay, something that your choice will be lasting for a lifetime. This can even bring true love, great partnerships, and long-term emotional satisfaction into your life. Okay. So if you're afraid you're going to lose, when you choose one thing, you're going to lose another, make the choice, because it seems like there's going to be satisfaction for you either way. Finally, I have two cards want to come forward. We have the beautiful Fountain of Youth here, and then the beautiful Birdhouse. Birdhouse feels like the people or the souls compatible with your energy and coming forward and gathering up and forming this beautiful environment and communicating, sharing your thoughts and ideas, even your resources. And we have also the fountain in the garden right there. Again, we have many birds and angels showing up. This can be symbolizing something that is going to fulfill you emotionally. This can even be your little space that you like. We have both little spaces here. Can be a time period that you're going to be able to separate for yourself to enjoy yourself, maybe at work, maybe at home. This can even be a physical space that you will create for yourself. Not only you're going to have fun, you're going to have sunshine, you're going to relax and have peace, but also this can be a place that you're going to be able to socialize with your soul family, like-minded people. Now I'm going to get to your oracle. We're going to see what you need to know at this time, what you need to do, and what do you need to release. The thing is, this is an Akashic tarot, so it has different meanings. It's not really regular. It's not set up as a regular tarot. So I'm going to get some help from the guidebook. Let's see what you need to know. The Willow to Forces. I love this for you because you're an earth sign. The water is flowing also. It's like you see the water and earth, they're feeding each other, basically. What you need to do, Sangha community, come together with the community. I pulled this card before, so this is basically suggesting that there is a community out there for you that is heartfelt and supportive of who you are and your personality. I see many things. Now I'm looking at the symbols right there. This is what is this? It's not a I keep thinking paisley, but it's not a paisley. It's plaid. So we have here a dragon right there, sunflower, the bell. We have the Star of David right here, and also Buddha right there. There's another symbol. I don't know what it means, but we have a scarab, a dream catcher, like all kinds. There's a pumpkin. So all kinds of communities you felt belong to, you're going to actually connect with them. That's what you need to do. You need to connect with your soul family, basically. And finally, what you need to release, we have the light of the world. Okay, he looks like he's left out in the cold as well. Not in the cold, but outside. Maybe releasing the feeling of, if you're feeling, okay, I'm left out, that's what you need to release at this time. Let's get to the guidebook and see what's the information coming from that. This is the forces. I'm looking at the roses, so I've read it like the same thing. It has 2 of roses. 2 of forces. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy the peaceful energy now. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work, in your family, in your spirit, and in the depth of your belief in yourself. Just like the willow, you have a peaceful strength drawn from the waters of your soul and extending through all eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the actions that supports the growth of all things wonderful in life, and know that you are powerful. That's what you need to know. You're powerfully, you can create, when you're standing your power, you can create anything you want. And 8 of roses, like I mentioned, I read this one before. That's why I know it's like a community coming together. It's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from the past lives. For instance, you have your family, friends, and work associates. But you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. Looks great. I feel like this is something that will lead you to your purpose and goal. Maybe in these kind of environments, you're going to have the synchronicities of the people connecting you with the right energies, the right places. Let's see the number 10. This is actually a part of major arcana of this deck. And we have the light of the world. Something disruptive in your life may have thrown you off balance, or you have gotten very busy and the personal self has focused on the little details of life instead of the inner priorities of spiritual truth. You have put the higher self behind you and may turn to it only occasionally, and sometimes only when a personal need arises. Understand that as long as you ignore the highest part of you, who you are, you turn away from the greatest source of your power and joy. The light of eternal wisdom is knocking. Open the door and keep opening it until you hold it within you absolutely. This is what you need to release. If you have been busy with life, which all of us are, I cannot judge anyone for that, and you got disconnected from your higher self, your spiritual practices. So releasing that material world for maybe even just 5 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day, and focus on your spiritual practices is going to bring some illumination to you, okay? Let's get to the oracle now. I ask the best advice or guidance from my beautiful Taurus through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see what you need to know at this time. We have Dolomite as your stone. Archangel Gabriel as your angel. Have you wanted to do something creative? Are you feeling artistic? Let your inspiration flow and generate your insight into manifest reality. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a nice meal, a pretty garden, an amazing photograph, or some sewing project. Regardless, now is the time to produce it. It will bring you fulfillment and purpose. I relax my. This is what Archangel Gabriel suggests you, and I'm gonna get some help from this one as well. Archangel Gabriel inspires and guides you to deeper understanding of dreams and inner knowing. So it is. Let's see the affirmation for that. I relax my body, mind, and spirit to meditate regularly. Great ideas are constantly flowing into my mind. It is fulfilling to follow through on creative thoughts and manifest my reality. I take enthusiastic action and I am productive. I'm productive is a good affirmation. And let's see your final affirmation as well. This comes with affirmation, also questions. I like the question part of this deck right here. And I like the affirmations on this one because this is a super attractor. I choose to be a super attractor, meaning in the sense of attracting your desires to yourself, and have unwavering faith in the universe. This is a great affirmation. I have unwavering faith in the universe, God, creator of all that is, divine light. Okay, divine light is, I feel like, the source of comes from the creator of all that is. And I'm using that term as my name here because my name is exact translation of the divine light. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Well, thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here. And until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.